to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Serena and I film videos from fashion and beauty to lifestyle and productivity. So if you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. Today I'm going to be taking you along on my 9 to 5 workday in the life as someone who, surprise surprise, works from home. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I've already completed my morning routine, and that would be the first tip that I would have for you all if you're working from home, is to wake up a decent time before you actually start work. I'm not always the best at this, but I find on the days that I do wake up a little bit earlier before I actually have to log on for work, that I'm more productive for the day. My morning routine isn't too crazy on my work days. I honestly just wake up a little bit early, make sure I do my skincare routine, drink my greens, and make some coffee for the beginning of my shift. But I'm definitely not someone who wakes up hours before they have to work, gets a whole workout in. I'd love to be that person, but unfortunately I am just not. So it's about almost 8 a.m. right now, so I have some time to give you guys a quick little desk tour before I log in for work. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick little pan of my office. I do share this space with my boyfriend who also works from home, but we are very fortunate to have a second bedroom to use as an office space. So my desk we actually built ourselves. We bought the gold legs from Amazon and then got a wooden slab from Home Depot, and we just put like a clear coat sealant on the wood so that it doesn't stain or anything. For a chair, I got this from Wayfair. It's just a velvet small little rolling chair. It can go up and down, and it has the gold accents on the legs, which I love. I have this furry rug underneath, which adds a nice touch, and this is from HomeGoods. On the left here I have my files. This I use for personal life. I actually don't use this to store any files for work. On top of my desk I always have my planner. I actually need to get a new one because this one is from 2021 to 2022, so it's gonna be done I think sometime soon. So I write a lot of my work to-dos in here. Right above that, I always keep a candle on my desk, this succulent, which was a gift from one of my friends at my last job. And then I have this gold little pen holder from Target, I believe. I have a little picture. I think I got this from Urban Outfitters, but you can put Polaroids or small pictures in here. And I just have a picture of my boyfriend and I. And then I do like to keep my Laneige lip balm on my desk just to apply throughout the day. And then I'll always keep a coaster for my coffee or other beverages. I do have a monitor in addition to my work laptop. The work laptop was provided by my employer, and then the monitor was one that my boyfriend had extra, so I'm very lucky to have 2 monitors. It helps so much in my job. And then I always keep my computer glasses here and wear these all throughout the workday. And then this is just my work phone, some stickies, post-it notes, and some notes that I keep for like protocols in my job. My AirPods. I have this gold stapler and gold tape from Target, and a cute little Polaroid of my dog. My work laptop, it's hooked up to the monitor, and then I have this small little light, and this light is from Target. Very cute, and it matches my decor. My keyboard and my mouse are both Mac. My mouse holder is from Amazon. It's a little bit more gray than I would like it to be than what it showed on the website, but it works fine for now. The very last thing I have on my desk, and I just tuck it away, is this little device. This device is called a mouse mover, so it's very helpful in keeping your screen awake, especially because a lot of employers have like screen timeouts that you can't really change, so that's what I use it for. That would be my second tip, is to make sure that you have a dedicated space apart from, you know, your bedroom or even just your bed to work, so that you can be productive and kind of find that work and life balance. So I've logged in for work, and the first thing that I always do is check my calendar to see if I have any meetings going on for the day so I can budget my daily tasks around those. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Looks like we have a 9 o'clock meeting, and it's 8 a.m. right now, so we have about an hour. We have this meeting about twice a month, and I don't need to participate in the meeting. It's kind of like an informational meeting for our teams. So before I get started on my work, you're all probably wondering what exactly I do for a living and what job I have that allows me to work from home. My official title is an epidemiologist, but I like to usually tell people that I'm a health data analyst or a medical scientist. I feel like those terms are just a lot easier to know, and for some reason people think that epidemiology relates to the skin, but it in fact does not. I do not work with the skin. In general, epidemiologists study diseases, patterns, and causes of diseases through surveillance. So they're collecting and analyzing data, which is a very big part of my job. I can't really give you too much information on the specifics of my job or what diseases I work with, just for privacy reasons, but I can tell you that I work with a very large team. So the way our departments work is that we have people who do investigations, and then we have the people who compile that data, analyze it, and then send out reports or present findings. So that's what a majority of my job is. I'm responsible for daily and weekly reporting of the data that's been collected, and then good morning. My dog just woke up. She came in. So I'm responsible for running and sending out daily and weekly reports. That's kind of the big bulk of my job. And I will, of course, let you know as much as I possibly can on what I'm actually working on throughout my day. But if you have any questions and I'm able to answer them, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Another thing that I like to do is plan out my day. Even though I have a lot of repeated tasks throughout the day, like the daily and weekly reporting or daily tasks that I do every single day, I still write them down in my planner just in case other things come up. So that would be my third tip, is to write everything down. It just helps me stay organized, and then additionally I'm able to feel that sense of accomplishment once I cross off a task. Okay, so I've just finished writing my to-dos, and it doesn't seem like it'll be too busy of a day. Thursdays I do have a report to run, I have that meeting, and then I have like my daily tasks, so it's not too busy. It's just like a lot of computer work and a lot of spreadsheets as well. And if you guys were wondering, this is kind of like a 9 to 5, but I actually do start at 8 a.m. like I mentioned, and then I usually get off at 5 p.m. but due to it being a very busy season for my work, especially since after the holidays, I've been actually working about like 4 hours overtime throughout the week. So 4 days a week I will work until 6 p.m. It's not bad, and honestly, when you're working from home, working extra hours isn't a big deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on some of my work, and then I will make sure to check in with you guys before my meeting. So I've been working for about an hour now, and I have a meeting that's starting at 9, so I'm gonna go ahead and join that. I don't usually have too many meetings because a lot of my work is independent, but yeah, it's really relaxed and we don't necessarily need to have our cameras on or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and join the meeting and then check in with you guys after. Okay, so I just finished my meeting and they were just providing some like update for our teams. Some of the data that I produced was actually presented in the meeting, which is pretty cool. And now I'm just going to go back to some of my daily tasks. I am preparing to run a report later, which involves some code. So right now I'm going through kind of like a spreadsheet to see if we need to add any exclusions to that code before we run it this afternoon. So I'm going to continue doing that, and I'll keep you guys updated. Another thing I wanted to mention is that while I work, since a lot of my work is independent and just kind of going through spreadsheets and running reports on statistical programs, is I love to just listen to a podcast. And one podcast that I've been loving lately is the Ed Milet show. He features like various entrepreneurs, influential and successful people, and it always has some sort of like motivating message. So I've been absolutely loving this podcast. My work isn't like super glamorous. It's a lot of like data, numbers, spreadsheets. So listening to something really helps motivate me to be productive. So that'd be a tip for you guys if you're able to, in between meetings, listen to a podcast or a playlist. Keep on working. I'm probably going to take a break around 11 just so that I can walk my dog and get something to eat, and I will check in with you guys then. So I thought now would be a great time to take a little break and show you guys my outfit of the day. I'm wearing this really cute lounge set from Lulu's, which is an online store. The set came with this ribbed cowl neck long sleeve shirt, and I just folded the sleeves, and then it also came out with these little shorts, and it has this really cute little slit on the side, And I absolutely love lounge sets for working from home because it just helps me feel put together. Like I mentioned before, I don't need to have my camera on for my meetings, so it really doesn't matter what I wear. This just allows me to feel comfortable and put together at the same time. I forgot to mention, but I'm also wearing my computer glasses. I got these from iBuy Direct. I absolutely love them. It was super easy to put in my prescription for my computer glasses, and then I even added the blue light on them. And on my wrist, I'm just wearing my Lily watch and these two permanent bracelets that I actually got in LA this weekend. I'm not really a big breakfast person, that's why you saw I ate like a granola bar this morning and that's it. But I do like to take lunch later, so around like 11:30 I'll usually make like a quick breakfast meal just to keep me full until lunch. I have been loving the Trader Joe's organic cashew yogurt alternative, and I'll usually just put this in a bowl and then add in like fruit, granola, hemp seeds, and things like that. Okay, so I was about to eat my little bowl, but this little one seems like she needs to go on a walkie, so I'm gonna go do that now and like put this in the fridge and then come back to it. But that's work from home life when you have a dog. I usually try to wait until like lunchtime to take her on her second walk, but she was literally just sleeping until I came downstairs. Now she wants to go on a walk. Hi guys, I'm back upstairs from my walk and I've already finished my yogurt bowl, which was really good. And all the case files I needed for my data run are ready, so I'm currently running the data. One thing I will say, if any of you are in a similar field, is that my work uses the statistical program SPSS to run our data, and we already have like streamlined syntax files, so I'm literally just going through and running it line by line. On some of the ones that take a little bit longer to process, I like to multitask and do some of my other tasks that I was working on for today, so I'm going to be doing that probably until 1:30, and then I will probably go on lunch. Okay, so I just finished running my data, so I'm just checking the export file to make sure everything exported correctly. Okay, so everything looks good, so I'm just going to send a Teams chat to my team and let them know it's ready, and then we'll be able to distribute that list. I'm just going to work on like some various tasks before I head to lunch, so I will see you at lunch. Lunchtime now, and I'm so excited. That program took a little bit longer than expected just because we had to like adjust the code this week and we forgot to like enter in one line, so I had to run it all over again, but it's fine. It's about 1:30 right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some lunch started. I'm planning on making a pesto mozzarella tomato sandwich on a ciabatta bun. It's gonna be so good. So I just made my lunch. It's literally the simplest thing to make. I absolutely love it. I'm just gonna eat my lunch, probably watch some YouTube. It kind of depends on the day what I end up doing during my lunch break. Sometimes I just watch YouTube, eat lunch. Sometimes I'll take Olive to the dog park, so we have one really close. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking this day in my life so far. I feel like it's very realistic and nothing too crazy. I mean, this is literally just my life and my day-to-day job. Not as interesting as if I would have gone into office, so. So I'm still on my lunch break, but I decided to go ahead and do some laundry just to get it going in the washer before I get back to work. I also thought this would be a perfect opportunity to let you guys know about this brand of laundry detergent that I've been trying for about a month now. This video is not sponsored at all. I wish it was, but True Earth is a laundry detergent brand company, and they were very kind to send me some of their product to try out. What makes them really unique is that their laundry detergent literally fits in these packets, so you don't have like the giant jugs of laundry detergent like I have. It makes it so easy when it's time to do laundry. They come in these like really cool strips, so you only need like, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but there's like a fine line there, so you only really need one strip for like a regular load, and then you would use 2 strips for a heavier load. And so this is literally the laundry detergent. You just stick it in your washer, and they are phosphate free, biodegradable, and hypoallergenic. I've been loving them. They definitely do keep your clothes clean and you don't have to worry about that. So I thought I would share that with you all. I believe they're a Canada-based company, but they ship internationally, and I thought it was really awesome. True Earth was kind enough to send over a coupon code for you guys. So if you are interested in trying their laundry detergent, make sure to use my code Serena10 for 10% off your order. I am back upstairs now. This is usually the part of my day that I feel like I start feeling really sluggish, so I'm kind of glad that I did take a lunch later, so that way it's not like hitting me that bad. So I'm gonna take a look at my to-do list to see what I can cross off. I finished running that report earlier. I went through my emails. I'm like on a email thread where I have to scan the emails to see if it's relevant to my team. So those come in all throughout the day, so I kind of make it a habit to check my email and delete the ones that don't pertain to me in the morning, before lunch, after lunch, and then before I clock out for the day. Now all I really need to do is do some, we call it QA, but basically we review records in our system to make sure that everything's correct and up to date, and if not, then I'm responsible for updating it. So we get like lists of those that we have to complete each week. So I am working on those today, and then I have other lists that I need to complete as well, and then I have one more small report to send out, and we'll be done for the day. So I just finished running a report, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and email that out. But yeah, I have to do like a daily report for this one, which you would think you wouldn't forget, but I still put it in my to-dos just in case, because you never know. Also, I'm like starting to hit that afternoon slump, and this is probably around the time that I would get a second coffee, but I used my last Nespresso pod this morning and I have nothing. So I'm gonna have to just push through, because at this point it's like too late to actually like go and get a coffee. So I'm gonna finish sending this out, and honestly it's just gonna be a lot of typing until the end of the day. It's about 3:30 right now, so I'll probably check in with you guys around 4 or 5. So I finished my second to last task, and I did get a little snack. I was eating some graham crackers from Trader Joe's because I got hungry. I'm trying to get through this without no coffee. I am basically almost done. It's almost 5, which means I have like just over an hour left of work. But I'm gonna keep chugging away at this, and then I will let you guys know once I'm done and I'm logging off for the day. So as you can see by how dark it is in my room, it's time to log off for work at 6 p.m. So I'm just gonna put some stuff away. And I'd have to say today wasn't my most productive day. I was feeling like kind of tired, especially because I didn't have any coffee for the afternoon. I feel like that second coffee isn't good every day, but on the days that you need it, it can really like help push me and motivate me to finish off the day strong. I still got a lot of work done and got all of my tasks done for the day, so I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and clean up and log off for the night. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me on this 9 to 5 or 8 to 6 workday in the life with me. And I hope that you were able to find some of my productivity tips for working from home useful, and that you learned a little bit about me and what I do. If you have any questions about the field that I'm in or the job that I have, I would love to answer them, so leave those in the comments down below. And if you like this video and would like me to do more in the future, please give it a thumbs up. I love filming routines, productivity, get ready with me's, and fashion, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching.